Alright, we're finally here. 2022 to 2023 hunting season. It is September 24th, 4:53 p.m. It's freaking 94 degrees. I'm sitting along the edge of this bean field. I didn't get a chance to really scout out this area as much as I would have liked to, or else I'd be in my saddle. But I'm kind of hunkered down in a little bit of just some tall grass and stuff like that, like a little mini CRP area. I got my buddy with me, and I sent him on to the foot side of the field. He's gonna hug around the timber line and see if anything comes out his way in that direction, and I'll be looking towards this point over here. But yeah, waited 7 months, man. I'm happy season's here, and with it being as hot as it is, I don't really think that we'll see anything, but who knows? I could go completely the other way. But it's nice being out here again. So maybe we'll see something. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll be able to get a chance to fling an arrow. Who knows? But we'll see. Hey guys, just got home. Got everything unloaded. Got changed to some different clothes. So recap of what happened tonight. I'd hit record. I recorded like a little intro. After that, I took a couple pictures, and then I went to shut my GoPro off. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and for some reason, it stayed on the rest of the hunt, and just showed that it was powering off the whole time. And I didn't know that because I had this attached to my hat clip, so I never seen anything. But it was better turnout than I expected. Didn't kill nothing, but we saw deer and we saw a hog. We had a group of about 4 does and a spike come from across the road, which they come from where I never expected them to come, or didn't think they would come. I was expecting them to come from the tree line out in front of me and come on into the field and then cross the road, but it was totally opposite. So it's one of the downfalls of not scouting. So in the future, definitely be scouting a lot more. Got to make the effort to do it. So yeah, these deer come out across the road into the field, and I don't know. I guess this was the first time that I'd hunted off the ground without a ground blind. But I guess they picked up my scent. 2 does kind of picked it up and was kind of jumping back and forth across the road, and then eventually the other 2 and the spike followed with them. We waited about another 10 minutes, and then the buck that I have had my eyes set on came across. So I guess he was hanging back from that other group. Well, he come across, and then the rest of them started following him. So all the deer plus some more come back through, but they weren't within shot. I think he was about 70 yards away from me. And I knew that was the buck that I'd been kind of keeping my eyes on. He had that distinctive, fork tine. But I never had a shot on him. And I seen that he wasn't in velvet. Last time I saw him was September 11th, and he was in velvet then. Now he's completely out of it. So, but there's 2 more deer that come out that were closer to where I was posted up. It was a good looking mature doe, and I would have taken her, especially with it being my first deer. I'd been completely happy with her, but there's a little young one following her. No, it didn't have spots, but it still like it was pretty young, so you know, gonna let it walk. But she busted up the whole game. You know, she come in there moseying around about 51 yards, and I was just going to kind of sit there and wait it out. Maybe that buck would have come towards me. Maybe another doe would have come out and come closer to me for, you know, for a shot. But she picked up on my scent at about 55, 58 yards. She turned completely around and was walking straight to me, following that scent. She come up on this little mound, posted up, threw her head back, sniffed around, and then I knew it was over with when she started stomping them feet. She gave a couple stomps and then just started blowing and waving her tail and going crazy. Put on the whole show, and all of them disappeared. So total we had let's see, I'd say about 4 does, 1 spike, that 9-point, and a little fawn. And you know, I knew by that time it was game over. We packed up, walked back to the truck. Once we got back to the truck, throwing everything in the back, we saw a hog coming down the trail. Looked like a pretty good sized boar, but he cut back in some tall grass and was heading to like a swamp area. So you know, we really couldn't do nothing with that. But that's the first day of 2022 season. I don't know if I'll be able to get out tomorrow, but we're gonna try it again Monday and Tuesday, and see if we can't get on something. Still figuring out this GoPro and trying to do my own self-film hunts. And right now, this is all I'm working with. It's just a GoPro 10 Black, and doing some here and there on my phone. But yeah, we're just gonna play around with it, try to get better, get more familiarized, and maybe by next year I'll have a little bit better filming system. But until next time, catch you on the next hunt.